We have just gone through a thorough review of your plans and objectives that lay down your dreams for the year. I want to thank you for making my day fruitful and rewarding.
All right.
You have received me and my team with great hospitality, and you have presented your club with all its strengths and weaknesses, with openness and truth. Most of all, you have shown your commitment and readiness to immerse yourselves in gigantic tasks that loom ahead to meet the challenge of our theme. The future of Rotary is in your hands. I must tell you that I cannot leave this room without sharing with you my gladness in being with you today. Learning about your plans and programs and your past achievements makes me feel being part of your club. I can feel the intensity of your enthusiasm that is contagious. While my job is to inspire you, you have infected me with your enthusiasm and your rare kind of fellowship, and I shall end this visit truly inspired. When I leave, I shall bring to the district good news of your commitment to bring your club to greater heights of achievement, to a higher plane of excellence. And I cannot leave this room without giving you your governor's visit a rating of excellent.
Yeah.
But before I leave, let me share with you a story, very, very brief lang ito, that will remind all of us that dreams inspire us to reach for the stars, but they will remain empty dreams if we do not give the best of ourselves to the pursuit of those dreams. Somewhere along the way, we will be tempted to think we have done enough and never realize that the realization of our dreams is still far ahead. So, we stop and go no further. Listen to this story. There is a legend about an Indian chief who used to test the strength of his young braves by challenging them to climb up the side of the mountain as far as they could go without stopping. On an appointed day, 4 braves left at daybreak. The first brave returned on the second day with a branch of a spruce tree to show how high he had gotten. The second brave came back on the third day with a twig of pine. The third brave brought an alpine shrub on the fourth day. The fifth day came, then the sixth, but there was no sign of the fourth brave. Then on the seventh day, the fourth brave returned by the light of the moon. He was worn, exhausted, his feet torn by the rocks. Well, what did you bring back? And how high did you get? Asked the chief. Chief, said the fourth brave, where I went, there were no trees, or shrubs, or flowers, and even grass. Only rocks and snow and barren land. I am worn and torn and exhausted, and have come home late. But, and here a wonderful light came into his eyes as he smiled. But I have seen the ocean. With these words, the chief knew that the fourth brave had reached the top of the mountain. No tree or shrub or flower or grass could survive the strong winds. And from there, you could see the ocean. So the chief said, "My son, you are the greatest." Fellow Rotarians, somewhere along the way, as we pursue our dreams, we find little successes we think would be enough to show we have done good things for people. But these little successes will not be enough to matter in the lives of others. These little successes will not be enough to light that candle of joy and inner fulfillment in us. Like the fourth grave, we must climb to the top of the mountain to see the ocean. For there is the peak of contentment, the feeling of inner fulfillment. There our eyes will glitter and our lips open into a smile when we say, "I have given my best and have seen the ocean of happiness." Today, I shall leave this room with a challenge to President Butch. You are one of the youngest among the great men who have served as presidents of your club. They have climbed the top of the mountain like past President Hill, past President Dale, past President Manning, and many others. As they came back with awards for outstanding achievements at the end of their year. But there are other mountains to climb, higher than the ones conquered before. I dare you, President Butch, to scale the heights of mountains never before climbed. For this year, you face the greatest challenge of Rotary's 104 years of existence, the responsibility to secure the future of Rotary. Yes, the future of Rotary is in your hands. This is the top of the mountain you will climb. So I challenge you, President Butch, to be like the fourth grave. Climb this mountain and come back with a big smile on your face saying, "I have been to the top." Then history will judge you to be the greatest. It was a very rewarding day for me and my team. So kudos to the Rotary Club of University District.